May it please the court. The defendant lost control. Parker Page lost her life. Today you're here to listen to a murder trial. This means that you will have to decide whether this defendant, Jordan Ryder, murdered his 12-year-old daughter, Parker Page. But before we get to that day, we need to take a step back. For the past 6 years leading up to July 14th, 2018, Mr. Ryder is in prison. During this time, he learns that his daughter has a medical condition. This means that she can't do things like you and I can. But this doesn't stop the defendant from taking his daughter camping to Calkins Campground on July 14th, 2018. Unfortunately, things aren't going as well as they had hoped. You will hear from multiple people who catches them on the trail that day arguing. You'll hear from a Girl Scout troop leader who sees the defendant and his daughter arguing back and forth on a trail that his daughter is later found dead. In fact, you'll see that Parker is hurt. You'll see that she's limping and that she requires a hiking stick to walk. And I want you to pay close attention to two things this day: the actions of the defendant on the overlook and that same hiking stick. Because you'll hear that the end of that hiking stick matches perfectly with the bruise that's found on Parker's body. You'll hear from a detective who will say that the hiking stick is found not with Parker's body, but in the possession of the defendant. You'll also hear from that same Girl Scout troop leader that she sees the defendant, out of anger, snatch that hiking stick from his daughter and jab it at her. Luckily, this time, the defendant misses. But you'll see the multiple times that they continue up the trail and they continue to argue. You'll hear that they make it to the overlook at the top of the trail that they're going to, and they stay in the same place for an hour arguing. You'll hear that this moment, the defendant runs out of patience. You'll hear that at this moment, the defendant snaps, and he loses control. He decides to take that hiking stick and do exactly what he did last time, but this time he doesn't miss. And you'll hear that Parker Page falls to her death. That's why we're here today. A 12-year-old girl lost her life, and all because the defendant lost control. That's why we, the state, have brought a charge of aggravated murder against the defendant, Jordan Ryder. Now this means that we have two elements to prove to you today: that the defendant caused his daughter's death, and that he did so knowingly. And we must prove this to you beyond a reasonable doubt. Now that's something to keep in mind, is that it's not beyond all doubt. It means that at the end of this trial, there must be no reasonable doubt left. Now, we're not going to try to convince you today that the defendant didn't love his daughter. We're not going to try to convince you that he didn't regret his actions. But what we're going to show you is that the defendant lost control. Parker Page, a 12-year-old girl, lost her life. That's why at the end of today's trial, my co-counsel is going to come up here. She's going to ask that you reach the only logical conclusion. Finding the defendant, Jordan Ryder,